Welcome to another episode of Nightmare Stories of the Otherside. Tonight we welcome in Patty Negri, and this is going to be a special podcast where we will be doing a virtual seance tonight. So welcome in, Patty.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you, everybody watching it out there. This will be fun. One thing I did discover way back during COVID is that I knew there was no time and space between sides. So virtual seances like this are just exactly the same as if we were sitting around my dining room table or any of your dining room table right now. No time and space. So we might all get the goosebumps at the same time. We might all see Orbs Over by Alex at the same time. So it's pretty cool that we could do it like this. Spirit tends to difference at all. So I might just get started. My name is Patty Negri for everybody. Everybody doesn't know me. I've been doing this. I've been doing seances since I was 7 or 8 years old. I've been talking to spirits since I could talk, 4 or 5 before preschool. I just knew that they weren't imaginary friends. They could really talk. I really do think kids have the gift, and no, it just gets taught out of us in our modern, Western, complete left brain focused, non-mystical society. But we can turn that back. And the veil is so thin right now, thinning all the time as we enter this age of Aquarius. Spirits have a lot to say, and I've always known that. I'm probably most known that I've been doing ghost adventures in the last 10 years, basically 2 episodes a year for 10 years, which is pretty good, boy show. And lots of other shows, Portals to Hell, you name it, I've done it. I live in the middle of Hollywood. But if you've seen me do seances on any of those shows, this really won't be like that, because we're not sitting in the middle of an insane asylum. We're not channeling a serial killer. We're going to call you guys as loved ones, you guys as deceased people. So if there's anybody specific you guys want from outside your world, celebrities, this, that, fine. We'll see who wants to come in. I don't force any spirits to come in, but usually I have a good track record. They really do kind of want to talk. Because again, they have a lot to say for anybody to really listen. My only rule is that you be skeptical. You guys are all paranormal people, so you're not that skeptic. Your kind of skepticism is good. My only one rule is that you can't you have to be respectful. Nobody wants to be disrespected, living or dead or anything else. That's when anything troublesome has happened. That's when I've had people burst into flames. That's when I've had my ribs cracked. That's whenever. It's just be nice and be fun. You could be funny. You could be witty. Spirits actually love that. Be whoever you are. But just don't be disrespectful. And the way I lift the veil, I work elementally, like any shamanic things, like Native Americans, like Peruvians, like the pagans or witches that I am. So I work with air and fire and water and earth and all my spirits that way, but feel free to call in whoever you want. You work with angels, call in your angels. You work with Jesus, call in the Christ light. So long as it's high vibration, all belief systems are welcome. Because I work with everybody. And we're going to go for, again, mostly what we call ghosts or spirits, which were people that were living people. I don't believe most of them are stuck. I believe they hang out because they want to, even at the scary prisons or whatever. That's the life they knew. There are some that are stuck. I call those the shades. That's the ones that maybe don't know they are dead. Something happened violently, unexpected, and they're the ones kind of zombie-like. Those are the ones we literally would send to the light. And if that happens, that's your basic go to the light, Carol Ann, go to the light. We're not going to, I don't see that any of you have residual ghosts in your spirit. We're not going to call in those. Those are the kind, again, you guys know as paranormal investigators. That's like the lady in white who walks by every hour on the stairway. But that's more like a video. They're not going to interact with you. We want spirits who are actually interacting with us. But the other thing that we will be open to and get is the everything else category, are things that were never human. Elemental realm, your beloved pets, spirit guides, angelic realm. We're not going to let any low vibration like demonic realm or anything like that in, because they're just not really that much fun and they lie to you anyway. So we're not going to go there. So again, you guys are paranormal people, so you guys know what to look for. Again, we, I brought my one little talkie box. You guys, if you have any little apps that are not like something noisy, like a spirit box, K2, this or that, feel free to have it on. But we are the best ghost meters we've got. We are the best. You guys, again, most of you are gifted or you wouldn't even be in this business. So we know that, ooh, the cold chills, the goosebumps, you feel it in your left ear, you feel it over here, you feel like that. Where as with like investigations, you're usually going to see things in your peripheral vision because that's the spirit realm, shadows, lights, orbs, this and that. And also look for all your senses, because you might see there's somebody standing behind Matt with your eyes. You might just see it with your mind. You might just know it, not because you see it. You might smell it. You might taste it. You might feel it. That's getting in all to the clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, because whatever percent intuitive you guys think you are, the way I lift the veil, you eyes are all going to amp it up because I'm literally lifting the veil. So if you think you're, and that's supposed to be on mute. If you guys think you're a little psychic, you'll be a lot psychic. If you think you're a lot psychic, you'll be off the chart psychic. And for the whole time and forever, if you so choose. It says mute. It says silence. Stop it. No, it doesn't want to.
Excuse me.
Technology is my strong suit. There we go. Silent. I don't even know if anybody's still there. I apologize. Hopefully that won't happen again. If it does, I'll clip it off faster. Okay. Life. Hey, anyway, spirits are okay. So that, I think that's it. Does anybody have any specific questions or anything like that? No? All right.
I don't think so.
All right. I am going to have, again, well, once we open the veil and do this, here's the first part, the hardest part. Everybody uncross your arms, uncross your legs. Again, we are. So everybody, where's my incense right here? Take a slow, wait. Go on. Okay, take a slow, deep breath. Breath in. Hold your breath, hold your breath, hold your breath, hold your breath. Exhale. Hold it empty. Just creating safe and sacred space right here. Another deep breath in. Hold it. Exhale. Hold it empty. Connecting heart to heart, spirit to spirit. Another deep breath in. And exhale. I do want to call in my guides and yours, all that's good, all that's light, that help me be a conduit for information and spirits that are real, good, true, and helpful to you, as above, so below, as within, so without. Light and dark are turning, luck be in the burning. Come on, baby. Light and dark are turning, luck be in the burning. Black spirits and white, red spirits and gray, mingle, mingle, mingle who may. Thought tout out, around and about. A world within and a world without. The good come in and the ill stay out. One more deep breath and exhale. As we get started, I want east wind to blow through each of our spaces, blow out blocks, blow out fear, blow out negativity, blow out any darkness or lack of clarity within the space, our mutual space, our individual space. Spirits of the east, be with us now. You might feel expanded through the head through here, through that crown of illumination. I want to call the south. Fire, passion, creativity, love, sex, everything that gets us up in the morning. May those beautiful fire, the beating of heart, the breath of a dragon, an exploding volcano, the Holy Spirit itself. May that beautiful fire burn away blocks, burn away anything negative, burn away anything in the way of us making true communication with the spirit world. And may that fire take it and shape it into the shape of a heart. that we may have heart-to-heart communication with those spirits. Spirits of the South, be with us now. You might feel that in the base of your spine or right in your belly or in your heart. Next, I want to call the West, spirits of the West, water, emotion. 70+% of our body is water. That water is our connection to spirit. May those sweet waters wash our true emotional connection with the spirit world, wash clear and clean like a gentle tear down a cheek to the stream, to the raging river, to the ocean, which is life itself. Also with the West, may the mists of the ancestors within each of your blood rise like the mists upon the water, that you may directly connect into the ancestors within your blood. Spirits of the West, be with us now. And lastly, I want to call the North, Mother Earth herself. This beautiful planet who gives us life, gives us home, gives us oxygen to breathe, holds us down with gravity, yet lets us reach all the way up into the stars. Keep us safe within your womb. Keep us safe as we journey outside your realm. Spirits of the North, be with us now. Another deep breath. There is a place where we all go, where ne'er the frost or cold winds blow, and our friends remembered reunite, and those who hate forget their spite. We gather around these gentle beings. We call you now to bless this meeting. And for the living, these spirits do thrive. And now, for the living, may the dead come alive. With the ringing of this bell, we lift the veil twixt heaven and hell to call the spirits to us now as we make this sacred vow. And see it like a sheer curtain all around us in this group, slowly beginning to rise, slowly beginning to rise. We are between the worlds. Okay. What always works, and like I said before, is that we all introduce ourselves to the spirits and welcome them. So I will start and then we can go around in a circle. I don't know if we're all looking at the same part of the circle or not. Figure that out, but I'll just wait. I'll say first names.
Okay.
So again, my name is Patty. I welcome the spirits. I primarily want the spirits of each of the people here within this room to come and share with us. Welcome, spirits. Alex.
It's Alex, and I welcome the spirits to come and speak with each and one of us. I welcome the spirits.
And now, if any of you know already anybody you want to specifically ask for, you can say it now. So, and if you don't think of it now, that's okay. We can still ask for them later. But if you know of anybody now, Alex, welcome them in.
I really would like to be interested if you connect with just somebody. From me, I'm really not sure who I would want.
Okay. All right. We'll leave it at that. If you decide to get more specific, we'll call them in much faster with like just first names. But otherwise, we could certainly leave it open and see who shows up. That's good.
I think if anybody, probably my grandpa Bill.
Okay. All right, great. So hold on to that. We're inviting him in. Anna.
I'm Anna, and I welcome the spirits in to meet with us. I don't have anyone specific. Well, I do, but I also want to keep it open.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Nightmare? Give your name.
I'm Chad Kelmels, and I welcome the spirits that get in to visit with us. My second wife, Janice, I'd love to hear from.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you. Carrie.
My name is Carrie, and I welcome the spirits to come and talk to us. And I'm keeping it open too. There's really a lot, so if anyone could show up, that would be great.
All right. Matt and
All right, my name is Matt, and I welcome the spirits in to chat with us. And I'm really hoping to connect with my grandparents, Don and Fran.
okay, beautiful.
My name is Natalie, and I welcome the spirits in to talk with us, and I'm just going to keep it open.
Okay. All right. So think about them again and with you in groups, in whatever, however, that is fine and good. Okay, the first, I'm just trying to keep this little incense lit, please. Doesn't really matter, but the first person that I'm seeing, it's a male. I like to say who's kind of first because they're the ones going, hey, pick me, pick me. And so we can get the ones like the people have to be first in the line. This is definitively a male. They're definite an outdoorsman. I'm literally seeing them. I think they're fishing because they are on water and you see the sparkles off the water. Does somebody have a male fisherman?
My grandpa,
Your grandpa, and that's one you asked for. What's his name?
Don.
Don. Okay, I'm sure it's him because that's about when he showed up when you said your grandparents. Also, I'm seeing fire around him. Does that mean something?
Not really. I don't think he ever did like any camping, but it was his outdoor experience was like fishing. He'd go every weekend.
Did he smoke?
No.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what that little fire is. Well, we'll get to it, or it's somebody else. So we will. So let's Dawn, right?
Yep.
Okay, so let good old dowsing rods, because so we can see it definitively is him. So he's one you want. So cross on yes, not on no. Dawn, are you the first one who wanted to come to the party? Yeah. So are you here with your grandson? Oh, he's to your left. Who's to your left, right? What's to your left right now, Matt?
Window to outside.
Okay,
And
so
there's a kind of a little empty space there.
okay, so is that where you are into the left? Yes. And actually he does look out the window. He looks in the window a lot. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Some spirits want to be right here, right next to you, right this and that, but he's more like kind of watch from the outside peeking in. So if you ever notice your gaze is going out and it's more than just the view, that's grandpa kind of watching you. Did he have he's doing something with his thumb. Does that mean something to you? Did he have something with his?
Not that I can remember, but he did also, besides fishing, he did vacuum repairs. So I don't know if that's, indicating working with tools.
So that could be, again, they kind of do what they want. So okay, so Dawn, is that you with working with your thumbs, working with your fingers? Are you up in the heavens fixing vacuums? Yeah. Yeah, he is. He also, do you feel he's one that has a strong presence? He was first here. Do you sometimes, Matt, feel like something like by your ear?
Yeah.
That's him.
Okay.
That is again, this I call the crown of illumination. All our senses are there. So it'll feel like, what was that? That is just him letting you know he is here. Maybe telling you to get a haircut. Not sure.
Oh, he had a thick head of hair when he passed away.
Yeah, he is good. So, but that is definitely here. I don't know what the fire is. So Dawn, are you showing me are you showing me a little bit of fire? Yeah. Is there a memory attached to something about fire?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
Like we never had bonfires or anything like that.
It's not that big of a fire. I'm not
Okay.
seeing bonfire. I'm seeing like
Maybe it was like whenever I would spend the weekend at their house, which was like every weekend, every Sunday morning, he'd make scrambled eggs.
gas stove.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so Dawn, it's a little, that's the kind of fire I'm seeing. It's a little of
Okay.
so Dawn, are you fixing vacuums and making breakfast?
Hmm.
Do you still make scrambled eggs?
Oh no.
He can't
I
cook.
I can't cook.
He'll help you.
Okay, maybe he can teach me.
Scrambled eggs aren't that, I can't cook, but I can do scrambled
They're
eggs.
not even that.
Yeah.
Like that was the first thing I ever learned on.
Okay, you
Just say. All right, well, he is here, and that truly is. So maybe he's telling you you can do that. So inclined, whatever. They're healthy, they're good.
Mhm.
He's showing me some papers. Do you have some papers that were his?
I don't. Like what kind, just like what kind of papers?
It's 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 like a little stack of papers. Did somebody inherit? I don't know how long he's been gone. This could be
He's been gone since early 2009.
okay. So it might just be something that was there that he's just holding on to. He's very visual. You know, some spirits are gonna speak more emotionally, some are more verbally. He's again showing me things like the little flame, like the fit water, like the stuff like that. So I don't know. So Dawn, is there something were you showing me? It's maybe it's pictures. Do you have a like, was there like a box of pictures or something?
There is a picture of,
I have that picture in my room.
yeah, there's a picture of him and my grandma in a frame in Natalie's room on her dresser.
Yeah.
Does that make you happy? I think he makes that happy. That makes
And
him happy.
then in my office closet behind me, he was in the Navy and I got the flag from his funeral that they give out, and I have that.
Okay. So does that make you happy? Is it in your closet or is it displayed?
No, right now it's in the closet.
So Grandpa, do you want it displayed?
All right, well, I will get that out.
Okay. So that even be what I was sitting down, whatever that was, that combination thereof. I mean, if you don't want to, you don't have to. He certainly would, but he would not mind if you found room for that to have it displayed. And
I think I can find room for it somewhere.
and it makes Natalie happy that he has a picture because once I saw it, it was like a picture. Also, is there he's showing me something like him in front of a fence. That might be a picture too. Might be an old picture. Something standing in front of a fence.
Well, I remember, God, I was probably 5 or 6 years old. I can't remember where it was. It was by a church where we had like a family picture where we're all not really a fence, but we're all standing in front of like a giant hedge in the picture. And ironically, I was in the picture, but I wasn't in the picture. I was hiding under my mom's dress.
Ah, okay. So that's what I'm seeing as a fan. Is that you're showing that family picture? Yeah. Does somebody still have that?
I'm sure my mom still has it somewhere.
Because that meant something to me. Because that's what he showed me, and it was the whatever the hedge was looked fence like.
Yeah, that was probably like early 80s, like 1982, 1983.
Yeah, that's cool. So he's showing me that. So okay, he is here. He is strong. He's gonna play with your ears, and loves Natalie. Loves Natalie.
Well, that's good because you unfortunately never got to meet her or any of my family.
But he's always been there. He's always been there. And I do think he thinks Natalie could, she probably won't remember any of this, but she's one of those kids who could see him. Do you remember her as a baby, like looking up at the crib at nothing or at something or
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
I feel like Grandma Mary has told me I have something like that before.
what was
Yeah, I'm
that?
sure you have.
Yeah. So he's always been there. He's showing me a little, like maybe you playing when you were little, like you were in between two things, kind of like how kids play fort or something, but not that you had fort, but you were like in between a couch and a chair, a couch and a coffee table.
Oh, would,
Yeah, like at,
we wait,
go
no,
ahead.
no, I don't know what you're talking about.
So she was I don't remember how old she was, like probably one or two, like at our old townhouse we used to live in. I had my, like our living room, I had my office kind of in our living room. So I had like a table and then like her playhouse, but I put a blanket over and she kind of made a fort. So she'd be between those two things.
That's it. That's what he's showing me. Yes. So he was there. So he certainly knows all the kids. That he's showing me a thing between the things, like a fort. So
Yeah,
he's
she
good.
used to hide out in there.
Yeah, that's good. It's just beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. So, okay, is there anything you would want to specifically ask him or tell him or say?
Like one thing I've always wanted to know is like, so he passed away, like, when was it? It was probably like 2 or 3 months before I met my wife. And like both him and my grandma, they would always like get on me and my uncle and say, "Oh, you guys really gotta." My uncle is single at the time. He goes, "You guys really need to, get girlfriends, and you really need to start a family. We want great grandkids." And as I said, they never got to meet either anybody. So I just want to know if they're like happy with the choices I made, and like
Ah,
meeting my wife and with the kids.
okay, Don, are you happy with the choices? You look, yes, of course, of course. And he is believing that they were instrumental within that.
Yeah, because I just like have a feeling that like they kind of led me, in finding my wife, and then if they were around and met the kids, they would have spoiled them rotten because that's what they did with all the other grandkids.
Yeah. So they would have, so you're very happy with your choices. And again, they were very influential in you meeting the right woman, the right wife. So they're very happy.
That's good.
Yeah. You he's a I guess it's that handsy thing about him. He's gonna move things around your house a little bit, smudge things.
Well, it's like kind of weird. It's like I'm very OCD, and everything on my desk always has to be, in a certain spot. And I'll find like from time to time, like on the shelves above my computer, stuff is moved.
That's him. He's helping you.
He's
Notice.
probably telling me to. He's probably telling me to dust because everything gets dusty.
Dusty up there, dude.
Yeah, so it's like he's straightening this dust. And sometimes you will, especially with your glasses, he smudges on them. Do you see smudges you don't remember making?
Yeah,
That's him.
Hmm.
He's helping. Right, Grandpa? Yeah.
but yeah. He always had to be doing something with his hands, whether it be,
That's what
fishing, fixing vacuums, or anything else. I think he even had like a little workshop in his garage. I don't know whatever he did out there, but he's always doing something.
okay. So he is our good. So yes, he is very happy with your family and your choice and takes partial responsibility for it.
That's
um,
good. I've always wondered that.
yes. So was there something interesting on how you met your wife? Was he saying he did something specific?
Not really. We're both from the same hometown, but we were 5 years apart, so we didn't really know each other. But it was just like one day she made a comment on Facebook, and then I made a comment back, and it just kind of went from there.
That's awesome. So it meant to be. So whether grandpa's on Facebook, Layden, yeah, who's to say? He is good. Natalie, do you have anything you want to say to your grandpa?
Not that I can think of, honestly.
It's okay. You still get your own people too. Um, and so his wife is on the other side as well, right?
Yes. She passed away in 2008.
Okay. And what was her name?
Fran.
She's doing something again with hands, but different than him. He's handsy like this. Did she have arthritis or something like that? Or
She did, but then she also, every night, she would sew.
oh, so Fran, he's fishing and you're sewing. Yeah. So she gets to do that in the heavens too. The arthritis
Nice.
is now all gone because that was hard for her. That bothered her.
Yep. Yeah, it
But
got really bad towards the end, both her hands and feet.
yeah, but she's great now. They are great. They are hanging. They are, you have one active mirror in your house that they can use to come and go.
Hmm.
It's not a real big mirror.
There we got,
Where's that one?
there is one in my bathroom.
There's one up. There's a big one up in the upstairs
Well,
bathroom.
there's two in our upstairs bathroom
Yeah,
on
well,
two
yeah.
separate walls.
Yeah, there's a big one and there's like a small one. That's like a third of that.
And then in the laundry room, there's just a mirror. I think it's still in there, just sitting propped up against the wall that we never use.
Okay. It's one of the smaller ones, either the laundry room or the bathroom one. Are the bathroom ones facing each other or not?
No.
No.
Good. So it's one of the smaller ones. And again, they're just portals. It's not good. It's not bad. It just is that they can use. Is there anything you want to ask your grandma?
I just want to know if, if she's happy with my choices as well.
Okay. All right. So are you happy with the choices as well? Yes. And I can't control these. You guys know how these work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny with well, I shouldn't say funny, but with my grandma, I was like the last one to see her alive. So she was like in the hospital for like a week, and then they moved her into a nursing home. And then I think it was on a Friday afternoon at like 2 o'clock. They were taking her from the hospital to the nursing home. Totally fine. She did a 180, totally healthy. And then I get a call the next morning at like 8 o'clock that she had passed away in the middle of the night.
She was ready to go.
Yep.
She was, so grandma, that's it. You were ready to go, right? She didn't want to go to the nursing home. She understood it. She wasn't mad about anything that she had to do, but she just was ready to lose that mortal coil kind of thing. She doesn't feel anything is unfinished or unsaid with you at all. I'm hearing the word like, I don't know if she's doing it or not. Blink. Does blink mean something to you? I don't wink, blink.
No.
Okay.
That's weird because like I've been like blinking a lot. I don't know why.
Okay. All right. So is that grandma? Is that great grandma?
Yep.
Yeah, that's her. So that's her. Again, that's how they can touch us in nice, easy ways. And so what that means for you, Miss Natalie, is when you get that little blinky feeling, that's her kind of telling you to pay attention to something.
I get that a lot actually.
Okay. So pay whatever you go, oh, I'm a little blinky. What are you looking at right then? Or what are you not looking at right then? Are you missing something? So that's grandma just being grandma. Yeah. That is good. So, okay. They are here. They are strong. Anything else you want to ask, Matt?
Not that I can think of right now.
Okay. He was the first one who wanted to come in so big, so strong. It was pretty great, actually.
Yeah, we did a lot together.
Yeah. All right. Who else had somebody specific?
I would like to change mine. I know I said Grandpa Bill before, but I would like to connect with my brother Daniel.
Your brother Daniel?
Yes.
Okay. So in love and respect, we do want to call in the spirit of brother Daniel. I'm getting a heaviness on the chest. Does that mean something to?
So my brother was murdered.
Okay. How was he murdered?
They beat him up and they tried to fake like he overdosed.
Wow. Okay, so that's what this is. That's the pressure or whatever I'm feeling. Daniel, right?
Yes.
So he doesn't want blue, he wants red. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it's either red or purple for him.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he's on the blue. So So Daniel, are you here with your sister? Yeah. He wants to know about that doll.
So, I have 8 haunted dolls, and where I live at is also on haunted land. I've been able to see and hear spirits since I was a child.
I see that. The doll that he's asking about is the one that I can see the most. He doesn't quite. Yeah, I've got dolls. We've got dolls. So the doll that's wearing white, look at
This,
your, yeah. Is she one of your haunted ones?
yeah, so that's actually a very good spirit, but the one above her is more negative.
Okay. Be careful with the negative ones because again, they can drain your energy. Not say you can't have them, but protect them. I have, if you guys were here, I have a new book coming out in June, all about the care and feeding of haunted dolls. And from Llewellyn. I'm very excited. I just got my first copy, but you're a doll girl. I'll send you one down the line. Just remind me. But there's something about the good spirit. Your brother, that's like a touchstone for him for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe because it is a good spirit. Not saying it's his spirit that's in there, but again, that's a touchstone for him. He's showing me something round, 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 round. Does that mean something to you? Circular?
Um, well, the spirit that's his name is Charlie, and I usually have a cat ball under his arm.
Ah. Is that what you're saying? It's a cat ball? Okay. He likes the cat ball. He likes the cat ball. So round, round, round. Um, that's pretty awesome. So he is here with you. He Yeah, he must have got beat up really hard because I feel it up here. I feel it in my belly. But he's fine. Know that he is fine. Know that I don't know if you believe in reincarnation or anything, but I do. He's going to come back in your lifetime. There'll be,
I always believe that, like I said before, that my 3 kids have gifts as well. Um, but my third one, I've always said he's like he reminds me so much of my brother that I always felt like he was like reincarnated.
he can have essences of, and in my experience, again, I study this, I teach this. You don't 100%, it's not, oh, completely, this is Daniel, but you will get like karmic and essences of, because that's what he said. I'm coming back. I'm back. So what is your youngest child's name?
It's Hachi.
Hachi. Oh, cute. Okay. So Daniel, are you part of Hachi? Yeah. Because again, he wanted to come back fast. He wants to do life. He's going to do it great. He's going to do it great this time. Not that he didn't do it last time, but he's going to really. So you're going to see really good, amazing with it kind of, wisdom within this kid, if that makes sense, because he's holding on to some memories of life.
Um, does he blame my dad?
Okay, Daniel, do you blame your dad? No, no. The one thing that I notice is when people pass away, they're the same person. They're not suddenly enlightened or all knowing. They're the same, but they do get a higher perspective literally on things. It's almost like the bird's eye view of, the little things. We sit here on life worry about, oh, I was short on the last phone call, or I couldn't make your funeral, I didn't come to see you. We hold on to that as the living humans. They look at the entire arc of things, at the entire arch, almost always. So he's not looking at whatever your dad thinks or you think or anybody thinks about dad. He's not holding any blame to dad. He's taking responsibility for his life. That's why I'm coming back. I'm doing it right in here. So, right. So again, he's coming back and he likes the red. Do you and you want nice touchstones, put touches of the red, maybe the purple too, but I don't have purple on here. Into your home again, that will be more touchstones for him.
I do have a lot of crystals around my house.
Good. Good. Those are like battery chargers. Those will connect you. They will connect you with him.
Is he with my grandpa Bill?
Okay. Do you hang with Grandpa Bill? Yes. He's just showing me, I don't know where you live, so I don't know if you would have this, but he's showing me like a little lizard. Does that mean something to you for him?
Um, I've actually been talking to somebody lately, about a past trauma where I was sexually abused by my stepfather. And we were joking around about how he's like, my stepfather is like a lizard demon.
Is that what it is, Daniel? Yeah.
So maybe he thought that was funny or something.
Thought that was funny and a good way for you to release the trauma. Turn it into something tangible. You could, and again, make it almost funny. It's again to take the pain. So he really likes that because that's what he was showing me. So and again, there's the red. So it's a lizard demon, your sister create. Yeah. He's being a protective big brother for you right now in life. You're gonna sense that and feel that.
Yes. I feel like him and my cousin David are always around me.
Yeah, you have a little entourage. Entourage nudging you forward times. He's gonna like literally, you're gonna feel you nudging you forward. Come on, sis, step into it,
Yeah.
Alex.
It's like every time that I feel like I feel like I slow down on my channel or something. He's like pushing me, like just guiding me to the right path, I would say.
That's what I'm seeing. He's nudging, he's calling it a nudge. He's nudging you along to where to go. He's good. He's good. So you've got a beautiful little entourage. Um, do you write?
I do.
Yeah. He loves that.
And I also I channel in with spirits by letting them draw through me.
Yeah. So he will do that. He does do that too. So if you ask specifically for him, because that's what he's showing me, you writing or drawing, whatever that is. That's one of your beautiful gifts that you have.
I think he was the one that actually showed me that I was going to miscarry through a drawing before it had happened.
So was that you? Yeah. And you know that baby was just supposed to be a spirit baby, was not supposed to come to fruition. You have this little, almost like how we have fairies or guardian little angels and things. It had to be birth of a sort to not, but not to miscarry, to have a life force so that you would have this beautiful little spirit child, never supposed to come to fruition. But do you know that a little?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's so proud of you.
I'm really like it's just like because I blocked out my gifts for a while, for a long time. I try to at least, and it's just like embracing them and just being able to feel and sometimes I haven't seen him, but just I know he's around.
He's completely around, and you can see him if you want. Remember, everything isn't visual seeing. Sometimes it's third eye seeing. Sometimes it's just knowing. But if you want, I have a school where I teach this. I will send you for free just one of my mediumship classes. I have like my first two beginner class. I'll just send those. I can send them to Matt and to send to you, or give me your thing if you want to check them out.
Okay.
Real easy, and you guys can do it. Open your gifts back up. You are, but yeah, jump into it. You have a lot to give the world, your world. Okay. Did he make like funny faces or something?
My grandpa Bill did.
Oh, that's Bill. Is that so? So Bill, is that you making goofy little faces?
He
Yeah.
was he was a joker.
Okay, so Bill is here too. Anything you want to ask him or tell him?
Um, so is this is so going to be so funny and so weird to ask. Um, but he was full Guamanian. So I'm Guamanian and I'm Native American on my mom's side. But he was full-blood Guamanian, born in Guam, and but he always wanted to be Native American. He always wanted to join the Cherokee tribe. And I just want to know what, like, is he still like that?
Yep. That's his tribe, so to speak. And I think part of it, even though your DNA and you could test your DNA and probably has, but beyond that, that could be past life stuff too, where he's had those lives and he's feeling that familiarity of that Cherokee tribe. So that is like family to him, whatever part of his blood is, right, Bill? Right. And
So, what do you think he was reincarnated before?
Mm.
yeah, most of us have been. Yeah. He's sitting with his, I just did this, it's weird. He's sitting with his feet up somewhere. Did he used to put his feet up on a,
On a coffee table.
yeah, that's what he's doing right now. I don't have a coffee table, so he's sitting there with the feet up, comfortable, relaxed, kicked back. But he likes the native, everything, everything, the philosophy, the belief system, the connection, and that's what he relates to. Whatever all his DNA is. Not that there's anything wrong with the Guam part, but the Cherokee was a not far away life, was a fairly recent life for him within the last few hundred years.
Yeah, he was actually during his funeral, one of the main tribes in Virginia and for the Cherokee side was there and said that he was actually supposed to be signed into the Cherokee tribe.
Mm.
It makes him very happy.
Yeah. So I think like just them saying that they were still going to do it, even though he had passed. Because I think that he was supposed to do it like 2 days before he had passed, 2 days after he had passed, and he never got to. But they still did it for him, and so he technically died Cherokee.
There you go. Yeah, that makes him very happy. Ah. Did he have, this is not me. Did he have some breathing issues or?
He did smoke a lot.
Okay, that's it. He's smoking. So that, yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Ah. But all right, anything else you wanted to ask him or say or tell him or?
Um, does he mind that I forget about his ashes in my makeup box sometimes?
Do you mind that she forgets about your ashes? Yes, but he's joking. It's not a big cross.
Okay.
Have him there. I mean, he's not there, but those are a touchstone. Like I have my mom's ashes around my neck. So the fact that you have them there, he thinks it's awesome.
Because it's like a go-to everyday spot. It's
Yeah,
just,
it's the bones of our ancestors. It's a beautiful, magical thing, which again, I don't know Cherokee tradition, but it makes him happy. That is something that's integral to you.
and does he show me eagles a lot?
That's a big yes.
How is a
That's the biggest cross we've had all day.
So through my third eye, I see a lot of eagles flying around me, and that's why I was asking.
Yeah. And depending on where you live, if there's ever a place that's eagles, he will send you real ones. But again, that's why when I was asking about lizards, just compare if he might send send little demon lizards if you live in a place, but if you live in Alaska, place that doesn't have lizards, you're not going to get them. But yeah, eagles, of course, that's freedom, that's life, that's again the view of everything. He's also showing me something. It looks like a pitchfork or a fork, I'm not quite sure if it's a tool, but it's kind of got poke.
I think he had something like that in his backyard because he had chickens.
Like a,
And
yeah.
yeah, and I think he had something like that for the hay that
Oh,
he had in the little coop.
so that's what you're showing me, your hay thing. Yeah. Yeah. So he's still got have chickens in the heavens, and he still uses that tool, uses that Reiki, pitchforky, whatever that is. So he's good.
Pitchfork.
Pitchfork, that's the word. Pitchfork. Yeah. So he's
Could,
good.
could you ask him, this is going to be a funny one and it's kind of like an inside joke, so you guys probably won't understand. But is he giving kisses in the afterlife? Oh, okay, that makes me happy. So when he was alive, we used to do this thing where he would ask all the guys in the family, um, hey, give me a kiss. And then when we would go all to do it, he'd be like, oh, you're gay. No homophobia, guys. But it was just a little inside joke that he used to do back then.
That is good. Yes, he's still giving kisses. So yeah, he is doing well. They both are doing well. Again, it's people on the other side are almost always really great. You know, you could read those 20,000 books people have written, people who died, but then they were forced to come back. Most of them don't want to come back. Whatever's on that other side is heaven in whatever form you're going to see it in, I think. Okay, so that's good. So let's move. So we're going to Carrie, there's somebody really trying to get a hold of you. Do you feel something behind your head?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, no, not really. Been feeling a little weird since we started, but
Okay. That's somebody trying to get your attention.
oh,
Uh, it went green. Okay. Let's pull it. So is there a spirit here that's with Carrie right now? Are you male? You're female. She's showing me something tall and cylindrical. She's got brown. I'm trying to see anything. She's got brown hair. It's not long, it's short-ish.
mm-hmm.
She really likes your hair up, if that means anything. Everybody has opinion.
It could be my mother or my grandmother, her mother.
What
They
is your
both had
what is your mother's what is your mother's name?
Nancy.
Nancy? Is it Nancy? It's Nancy.
Okay.
Okay, so she's been wanting to get your attention. What's your grand?
It was I just went blank. I'm like,
It's okay. We could just go. What is
yeah, no, it was Marjorie.
Marjorie? Marjorie is Marjorie here too? Marjorie's here, but it was Nancy who wanted to make herself known. This was just
Okay.
a cross. Does green mean something to you? Did she have some green?
She liked green.
Yeah, that's what she
Liked
didn't
green.
like. Green. Is she somebody you wanted to talk to?
Yeah, she was one of them. Wondering if she'd be come around.
Okay. She something about I don't know if it looks like a brooch or a pin or something.
Mhm.
Is that of hers, or did she have something?
Uh, she had a lot, actually. I've got about 3 or 4 of them that were hers.
Okay. Well, that makes her very happy that you have it, right? And is there a specific one you want to point out? Yes. It's kind of round. Well, they're all probably kind of round. Not real base, about this big. It's probably not your favorite piece, but it was one of hers.
Okay.
She loves that you have it, and she wants you to do something with it, or hold it, or wear it, or put it somewhere that's displayed.
Okay.
Does that make sense for you? Do you know which one it is? She thinks she knows which one it is.
I'm not exactly sure. I got pretty much most of her jewelry, so there's a lot.
And so that's good. So that's what she showed me. She loves that you have it.
Okay.
Uh, did you appreciate it?
Yes.
But look through again. It's a brooch size brooch. You will know which one it is. And so do
Okay.
something. Leave it out. Wear it. Do something pretty with it.
Okay.
That
All
just
right.
make her happy. And she loves that you have it. And she's
Okay.
also showing me a picture. I think it's on a wall somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a display of picture somewhere?
Yeah, I do a like a photo gallery wall of, family and stuff like that. So that's something that she always did, and I kind of learned that from her. So now I do it in all my homes.
So that makes her very happy. Again, that's what she's showing us that you learned well, dear. You learned well. And again, that is how we keep our ancestors and loved ones alive, whether you call it an ancestor altar or just pictures, photos on the wall of family
Mhm.
that connects them to us. So that makes her very happy. She
Okay,
might
good.
up now and again. Do they get a little crooked sometimes?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's her.
Oh,
Probably
okay.
her kid trying to straighten it up, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
so okay. So since she's here, is there something you want to ask her or tell her or say?
You know, my daughter was very sick when she passed away, and I just, it's always bothered me that she didn't live long enough to like know that she's okay now. She's better, she's fine, she's happy and all that. And I just hope that she knows that.
She does. Do you know that? Yeah, she knows. She hasn't gone. No
Okay.
one dies. Science proves that. They just lose their little, they just don't have a meat suit.
Okay.
She why you feel a little weird, not weird. She can take form, but she's not really about taking form.
Hmm.
She's more of a floater.
Yeah, because
So
I feel it back here, like in the
yeah,
back of my head.
yeah, that's what she said. Again, she likes her hair. So notice again, your eyes are going up and going, what am I looking at? Or dogs or children or cats looking up at nothing. That's her. She likes
Okay.
the bird's eye view of things versus I'm here on your left or I'm here on your right. I'm everywhere. She's everywhere.
Okay.
Energy and feeling that. And
Okay.
one room she really likes the best in your room, in your home. It's brighter than the others.
Hmm.
That's where she likes to hang out. Does
Yeah. I have I have two rooms that are really bright because I have a bunch of plants in there, so it's really lit up in there with like grow lights and stuff like that.
So that's why she has extra light. So is it one of the light room? Yes, because again, plants have spirits. Plants are a spirit. That's it. Those can really connect. You can say, this is mom's plant, this is grandma's plant, give them jobs, give them things like that. They're living spirits, living beings. But she
Okay.
likes, so is there
That
a,
makes sense because she always had plants, and in the summer her deck was so beautiful. I mean, everything. I learned so much about plants from her,
yeah,
and I just love them too. And that's something that I learned from her growing up, and so if she's in the plant room, yeah, I'm happy.
completely in the plant room. And that happy that you're good with the plant room. She said the bright room, the plant room. So good.
Yeah, with all the lights.
Not,
Okay.
all right. Anything else you want to tell her, ask her, say?
Oh, just that I miss her and I love her and I think about her all the time, but she probably knows that, but
Completely knows
you
that.
gotta
And
hear it.
she's one. I have this technique, I call it dream school. It's
Mhm.
in my little book, but put a glass of water by the side of your bed at night. You guys know water is powerful. Water is a conduit for spirit. Like all that science is figuring out all that stuff now. Like if you're angry, the water freezes ugly. And if you're happy, it freezes pretty and will take
Mhm.
shapes and words. Water is chargeable. So even your drinking water, charge it for health. But at night, charge it that I want to talk to my loved ones. I want to talk to or your spirit guides, everything from what is the meaning of life to what outfit should I wear. Put it down. It will help. It's giving the universe permission to download you and visit when you're asleep, because the thing about that is we're out of our own way. That left logical brain that always shuts that down is shut down. So you'll get it in dream time or just downloads often, like, oh, here's a new technique for the plants or anything like that.
Mhm.
If you have a set time you get up, set your alarm for 10 minutes before that. When that first alarm goes off, I have to get up. No, I don't have to get up. Ask something like, give me clarity and direction for today or anything like that. Go back to sleep. You're still in a different brainwave state. When your real alarm goes off in 10 minutes, guess what? You'll have clarity, focus, and direction. Grab a pencil, jot anything down. Really great place to learn automatic writing. You'll just be surprised what comes out. Because she's one that will, because you are so connected, you
Mhm.
just overthink a little.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I do a lot actually.
Daddy brain. So you'll have a thought, you'll have an intuition, you'll have something. Oh, that's mom, that's grandma, that's whoever. But then you'll overthink it down a little rabbit hole. So at night would be a really nice time to learn that and step into it.
All right. Okay. Gonna
We
do that.
Good. All right. Who wants to go next? Somebody?
Chad.
Chad?
Really good looking gal with glasses.
And what's her name?
Janice.
Janice. Okay. With love and respect, we do want to call on the spirit of Janice. Oh my gosh. Did anybody just feel almost this blanket of love come across your house? She has so much energy. She has so much life force.
Yeah.
Wow. So much beauty inside and out. Just,
Yeah, that's her.
I mean, would she walk into a room, everyone would turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's still, even in spirit, she'll walk into a room, everyone will turn.
Yeah.
She's pointing out, do you have a memory attached to a shirt of some kind or a jacket?
Uh, there's a blue shirt that's in a picture of us at her daughter's prom, our daughter's prom.
Okay, so is that what you're pointing out? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
it's upstairs.
so we're gonna go blue because we can. Um, yeah, did I get real pressure in the belly? Does that mean something?
She died from renal failure.
Okay, there you go. That's that lower. So, all right, but she's fine now. Yeah, so that's just she was showing me that's what it was, that lower part of the body. Um, but she's fine now.
Good.
She is fine now. She's also reflecting on something. Did she like color? Because it's all about colors. Something pink. There's something pink.
Yeah, a lot of the flowers in Arizona were pink. I mean, that's where we lived was Arizona.
Okay, so maybe she's just sitting there with pink flowers and reflecting off all this beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
She is. Do you feel? I'm getting awareness right all around the lips, the mouth, the tongue, the teeth. Do you
Yeah.
feel that sometimes?
Yeah.
That's that's her. You know,
I've
she could.
always I've always known she was attached to me ever since she passed.
Yeah, that's her. And that's how she shows you, because it could be something, she could be giving you a kiss, a lovely little kiss.
Yeah. Yeah, she liked kissing.
She likes kissing.
Yeah.
So when you feel that little, it's not gonna go, oh, I specifically felt it, but it's gonna be an awareness. That's what I just got strongly. So are you happy with him now? Are you happy with Chad? And yeah, she's with you. She'll always be with you. She's also now showing something about a calendar. I don't know if it's a specific date.
The day she passed, probably.
Is that
It's on her daughter's birthday.
so life and death comes together. Yeah. See, to her, that's a positive thing. A day of birth and a day of death. She just wants to make sure that her daughter doesn't see it as a sad thing.
Yes and no.
Okay. So if talked to, that she wants to know that, again, they are two things that go completely together. And she hopes, whatever the reason for it was, she wants it to be a positive thing for her.
Yeah. We miss her.
She misses you. She loves you. She do you have a she's showing me a view a lot from a high shelf. Do you have something that she liked or reminds you of her on a shelf that's kind of high up?
Her ashes.
So that's it. You're pointing out the ashes. Yeah.
And I also have them around my neck.
Oh, that's it. I know there's a lot of ashes to go around. I have this. I'm sprinkling. So she loves that you have those there.
Good.
She loves that you have those there. And she just wants you to know that she is fine. She goes someplace that's, it's like a little place. I don't know, like a little cottage or a little room.
Uh, in the house here.
I'm not sure that it's in the house. No.
I don't know where that would be. Not really sure.
Okay. Maybe it's in the house. So is it, but it's special to it. Is it in the house? Maybe it is in the house. Okay. Do you have a room that's a small room that she liked to hang out in, or that she would now like to hang out in?
The bedroom, maybe?
The bedroom? No.
No.
Is it the bathroom? It's the bathroom.
There's a mirror in there that I know has got attachments.
Okay, so maybe that's it. So that's, she likes, again, what's nice about bathrooms is all the water in a bathroom is a conduit for spirit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's a nice place to have it. So, not in any weird way, but
Yeah.
that is a place for her to come and go and to hang out. And she showed me something about a light or a lamp. Do you have some lamp or light that kind of acts up?
The one again between us, out in the living room. Yeah. Usually me and my daughter sit on either side and the lamp's in between.
Okay, so
It flickers.
it flickers. That's her. She loves it that you sit there and that flickers again, because electricity is a conduit.
Yeah.
You know that she is there. And again, she's going back to the blue shirt for some reason. I don't know why. Just that was the memory of it, or
It was a good memory. Yeah,
yeah.
it was.
And something about I think it's a driveway.
A long, windy one. It's by to my grandparents' house in Arizona
Okay,
in the woods.
so that's again a nice place for her, that there's no time and space, she could be here, there, and everywhere all at once, but
Yeah.
what she's showing me.
She was my grandparents. Towards the end, her and grandma got in a really big fight, and basically we got told not to come back. So I guess probably a memory for her.
Yeah, but it's positive. Are your grandparents still alive?
No, they've been gone for quite a few years.
Okay, so have you made up with the grandparents? Yeah, they're fine. Like I said, the little petty stuff goes away, whatever that's.
Yeah.
So that's
The,
what to
the
show you.
last thing my grandpa said before he passed away was, "Tell Chad I'm sorry."
Yeah, that's what she said. They are fine, and she wanted to show you the long winding road. There they are. They're like,
Yeah, because he was one of them ones that, he was supposed to get discharged the next day, and he passed away in his sleep, in the night.
that
So
happens so often. It's interesting when they are ready to go. When it's that time.
yeah,
Beautiful. So, all right. Is there something specific you want to ask Janice, or tell her, or say, or?
because she hung out with her great granddaughter.
Do you hang out with your great granddaughter? Of course.
Yeah,
Said her eyes, her eyes. Does she have
yeah. Oh,
Eyes
yeah.
are,
She has
yeah,
good, beautiful eyes.
yeah,
Her daughter has beautiful eyes. All of her grandkids got beautiful eyes.
yeah. And
Yeah,
something about her toes, the baby's toes. Does she have
they
her
got,
or something?
I made a lot of them rabbit skin moccasins.
Oh,
So that was yeah, my baby gift. Most of them.
isn't that beautiful? So she knows and she loves it. And that is so precious and beautiful.
Yeah, you could just see the little toes wiggling around, and they're like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
soft."
And she says those toes are so special. Those toes,
Yeah,
the little bunny hand, how beautiful that is. Something also, something about this might be something she moves or I don't know if it's drapes or curtains.
hmm she moves them all the time.
Moves them all the time.
Yeah,
She's great.
yeah.
And the other thing she's showing me is it looks like a rail almost.
There's a rail going down the basement.
Is that it? It looks like rails are so it's a rail going down to the basement? Yeah.
Has she opened up the doors? The basement door. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
kind of figured
notice
that.
that. So that's what does she show me the rails? She showed me the steps, so she get the basement doors.
There's a lot of mornings that come downstairs and the doors open.
That's her. Haha, because she can.
Yeah,
She can.
yeah,
She's
she's strong because that's a tough door to open.
life force. Again, that's the first thing I
Yeah,
saw. Like, this life force is amazing. So,
yeah, yeah. She was. She
yeah.
is.
Did she have a special certain mug or something she used? Or I don't know what that is. It's like, I don't know if it's a coffee mug or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. She liked to like box wine when she was alive, so she always had a mug of wine.
There you go. So you still got your mug of wine? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a mug, not like a wine glass, right?
Nope, no mug. Yeah,
Yeah. That's why- She's beautiful. Again, she
yeah.
will do that dream school nicely for you and your family.
Uh,
How long has she been passed?
25 years. Feels like yesterday.
Have you, even though she's been gone a really long time, she might really like a dumb supper. Do you know what that is?
Not
It's a
really.
dinner. Um, it's done all sorts of places in the world except for here. It's have dinner for her, have whoever you want of the family that you met and didn't know anything like that. Have dressy or casual, doesn't matter. Her favorite food, your favorite food, pizza, but you have to do it backwards. Start with dessert, and then you have the main course, and then you end up in super salad or appetizer, because the other side is reverse image. That shows them it's for them. You could set up a mug for her or a place or a plate. She will know it's for her. Um, talk about good memories, bad memories, this, that, and everything. Somewhere during the dinner, everybody goes silent for just a few minutes. She will communicate with everybody there to your own ability level and to your own comfort level. And then start talking again. Um, like, oh, I felt this, oh, I got a memory, or I got a cold breeze, or I got the goosebump, whatever that is. I saw an orb. And then at the end of the dinner, which is the beginning of the dinner, because you're up to super salad course, say
Mhm.
goodbye, really say goodbye to her fleshly body, because you're holding on a little bit to it, even after 25 years. Because the one thing, spirits live forever, souls live forever. Science has proven that, religion, spirituality, but the meat suit doesn't. That beautiful little meat suit that she had. In living people, we have cords that go heart to heart. And we use that terminology, cut the cord, no strings attached, like that. But when deceased people, that gets cut. And now it's a third eye cord. Really let her become your spirit wife, not your deceased wife. It will, you can actually have a relationship with your spirit wife, spirit former wife, versus the holding on to the meat suit that doesn't exist. You have her ashes, you have everything of spirit. So it's the most, I mean, wakes are fun, funerals are fun, celebrations of life are fun. To me, the silent supper or dumb supper is the most healing, beautiful thing. And it will help your communication with you and her connect to the whole family to let her be that spirit that she can be. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a video of it on my thing, but if you want, but I've told you everything you need to know.
She keeps blowing on my neck.
Yeah, she does. She's powerful. She is powerful. She is. So she is one of your guardians, always will be.
Yeah.
It's a karmic, beautiful relationship that will always be. That will always be, no matter what relationships you guys are in, time after time.
Good.
It's beautiful. Okay. All right. Anna,
Yes,
somebody specific you want to, or not somebody specific?
I don't know, which isn't helpful.
It's just harder to tap in going anybody out there because we don't might get somebody, but that's okay.
You could do Naya.
Naya,
Yeah,
who's somebody is right here, like peeking in, going like this. Does this mean somebody to you? I don't know that that's Naya.
I don't know.
Yep, 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 yep. They're funny.
I don't know.
Yep, yep. It feels like almost like an uncle energy. Do you have an uncle or great uncle on the other side? I don't know.
My great uncle Dick.
He's on the other side?
Yep, Dick.
Dick. Okay. Is it great uncle Dick? Yeah. Did you know him?
A little bit.
Is he kind of a funny guy?
He was really, really funny.
Yeah, that's him going, yep, 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 yep. He's like, we can talk, we can do this. He's adorable. You're
Yeah.
you're really, however much you knew him or didn't know him, you're super special to him.
Oh, good.
You are super special to him. You would be like the famous favorite great niece or whatever say, because you have this funny, witty little sense about you as well. She's going, yep, yep, yep. I don't know what that is. It's so cute. So is he somebody you want to talk to? We can move to 9 too, but since he's so strong.
Hey, I don't, the only memory that I really have of him is it was a joint birthday party for him and my grandfather because they're twins,
Oh wow.
identical twins.
Oh wow.
Um, and it was a surprise birthday, which at their age maybe was not the best decision. But I remember talking with him for a while. My grandpa was somewhere else, over like a small bowl of M&Ms.
Oh my God. Do you remember that? Yes, he does remember that. And he thinks that's funny. And he thinks that maybe not the best idea is funny. Even over a bowl of M&Ms is funny. He's pointing out the red ones. Um, did he have some issue with his head or stroke or anything like that? What do you,
I don't remember.
I just got a little feeling right here. He he's a jokester, he's adorable, he is fine. Is his brother or your grandfather on the other side too?
Yeah.
But your uncle or great uncle, whatever he was, has much more presence.
Oh,
You're great
that's
too.
really interesting.
Really? But going, the grandpa does something with his leg or your leg. Does that mean something to you?
I had hip surgery recently.
That's what I'm hitting. Ah, so he's there.
Which leg are you
Oh,
hitting?
well, I'm hitting my right leg.
It was the right leg. Right
Sometimes
leg.
And that mirror image throws me off, but it's right leg. So are you there giving her just these healing pats? Yeah. And now that's your grandpa. That is your grandpa getting pats. So these guys are the first to come in. If you want to talk to Naya, all I'm seeing with Naya, I'm not getting an image and even know who they are, but all I'm seeing is, this is weird, eyelashes.
They had great eyelashes.
Okay.
That's the only. I mean, I remarked on it a few times.
Okay, so there you go. That's the eyelashes. That's so cute. So, okay, so any questions for any of them? For Naya?
One for my grandpa, Grandpa Bob. He had called my biological father and my mother were divorced when I was really, really young. And my grandpa Bob had called my mom out of the blue to ask if he could see me. Was that because he knew that his time was coming to a close here on this side? That's
Yeah.
what I thought.
Yeah, he knew. He knew, and he went. Did he get to see you?
No.
But he sees you now. He's
Good.
giving you healing pats on your leg. That's so cute. It is so cute. Have you changed your hair lately?
Yes,
Yeah.
I re-dyed my hair.
He likes it.
Oh, good.
Sassy. It's sassy. Yeah. That is pretty great. He's good. So yes, he did know and he wanted to see you and he just loves you. They all just love you. Do you have a weird memory attached to a sofa or a couch with one of
A
them?
chair.
Chair?
Yeah, like a recliner, like a lazy boy
Yeah, that's
almost.
what I'm saying, like a padded couch. Yeah,
But the back of it.
yeah. That's what he's showing me. It's almost like behind, not what you're at now, but behind that, that's what I was seeing, the back of. So anyway, I don't know what he's showing me, but that's what he's showing you. So it's a good memory of.
Um, it's one of the only memories I have of him because he died when I was pretty young, but I have just very faint memories of him, but he was an alcoholic and he didn't really interact a whole lot. And so one of the memories I have of him is him in the either the living room or the TV room watching the TV with a couple of cans of beer in his recliner.
Okay, so there you go. That's what he's doing now.
Hopefully with less beer.
Less beer. He likes his beer, but he
Yeah.
saw any issues that caused for whoever he was. But he still got beer. He still got beer. He's not gonna kill him.
Nope.
He said it's just beer.
Yeah.
I like a whiskey. That's not paddle. It's practically hardly any alcohol. He's rationalizing. He's cute. All right. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Good.
So everybody, let's connect in a little bit for a second. Let's take again another slow deep breath in. Now do a big sigh out loud. Oh. We just want to connect into spirit. That's our life force. That's our pneuma. Another breath in. Think about your loved one. Oh. One more, third time's the charm. Invite them in. Oh. We just had a dog and a cat come in the room on that one. Who had a medium-sized dog?
That
Medium-
passed away.
Yeah.
I did. It was a Siberian Husky.
Okay. Okay. What's your dog's name?
It was a Bandit. And then
Bandit.
I also had a cat pass away as well. That was Badger.
Was it your babies that came in? The Alex's babies that came in right away with that sigh. So you really released a lot with that sigh. So yes, it was Bandit. Yeah, that was your husky. Yeah. Do you feel them sometimes? Because again,
I-
you're very sensitive.
Absolutely.
You're gonna often with our pets and animals like that, you're gonna feel them when you least expect it. You're watching TV or you're at your computer or dining and you feel a brush by your leg or something low wander by. They just came in just like that, just with that little sigh.
Oh,
I've heard.
we get that here all the time.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, you have that too.
Yeah.
Critters.
Yeah.
They
Couple
so
years. Sorry, go ahead.
go ahead.
Couple years ago, we had to put my cat Toby down. I had him for what was it, 22 years,
Wow.
and it's like every morning when I'm having my coffee, I see him, and then we can hear him walking across the kitchen floor, and
Yeah, he had long nails and you could always hear them click on the dining room floor.
Yeah, he is still there.
oh yeah,
So yeah. Did he have a little quirky head tilt or some kind of a
a little bit,
A little bit.
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Doesn't look a little he do you have pets in your house now?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So he kind of tells them what to do. Does that make sense?
Uh, not really.
Not really.
Maybe when he was like in better health, but towards like the
Towards
end,
the end, it
the
was
end, he didn't really.
not like that.
But he's healthy now.
Yes.
I mean, now he tells them what to do.
Oh,
If you see one of your pets like having to move, they're sitting in the wrong spot.
that would make.
Oh, our one cat Oliver is always sitting in his spot.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. So it's like, move, that's my spot. So if you see him get uncomfortable or like somebody's trying to move him or suggesting that he move, not that he has to, it's his job.
Yeah.
Our one cat does stir. I see him stir around in that spot a lot. Like he's
Yeah.
always
That's him.
moving.
He's like, I have to tell him where to sit and where not to sit. He's very possessive in a good way, and he's healthy as a horse, or healthy as a healthy horse. But 22 years, so you did something right. That's pretty great.
Oh yeah, he was around for a long time.
Yeah. And Natalie,
Yeah.
you have a lot of elementals around you. Do you get outdoors much?
I mean, only really ever for softball, but besides that, not really.
Outdoors, but you should get outdoors. Do you feel invigorated being outdoors?
Mm.
Get her outside more.
Mhm.
Get her outside more.
All right.
You're gonna, because you have a lot of fae energy that wants to come hang with you. They bring laughter and joy and music, and they steal your earrings on occasion. But do you see little flashes in the sides of your eyes sometimes?
Every once in a while.
That's your little elementals. You have a little, uh, they're just this little entourage that wants to show themselves, but you will feed that by getting outdoors more. Softball is good, but just go take a little walk or get outside, go sit by a tree.
We gotta start doing our lake walks.
Do your lake walks, nothing better with water. And the fae live at the edge of day, edge of night. So sunrise, sunset, edge of the lake, edge of the path, edge of the lake. That's where you're going to see them. And they'll bring so much levity and lightness and open doors. Because you have a lot of beautiful elemental in you. And you have a lot of moon. Are you aware of moon cycles around you? Like when full moons, everybody's crazy or anything like that?
Kinda.
Pay attention to it. Our body is over 70% water. We are affected by, there are tides. So if you can, every full moon, I don't know when the next one is, get out. If you can get outside, get outside. If you can't get outside, that's okay. But every full moon, number one, being gratitude for everything you have. Beautiful family, dad, every thank you, thank you, thank you. Whoever you're thanking, the moon, God, aliens, thank you. And ask for what you want. Every belief system says we should ask. So thank you for this, and I would like this. The next 2 weeks while the moon is waning, because you hold on to stuff a little bit. When the moon is waning, wake up in the morning. That the 2 weeks between full moon and new moon, just wake up. The moon's waning. I'm going to let go of this. I'm not going to worry so much. I'm not going to overthink. I'm not going to be so hard on myself. That's the time I'm going to give up too much, whatever that is. It'll be 10 times easier during the waning moon. Down on the new moon, the dark moon, every month, that's when you go inside, even 30 seconds, like, what do I want now? Not what does the world want to me and what does my family want from me? Just feel. And the next 2 weeks while the moon is waxing, getting bigger, see it out the window, wake up in the morning, go, the moon's waxing. I'm going to add something into my life. More walks by the lake, more vegetables, more fun with my friends, more laughter. It doesn't matter. No matter where you start in the cycle, for everybody, you'll tap into that 70% water body, and the good stuff in your life will get better, quicker and faster with the grace and ease of the moon. The not good or bad, but what's no longer serving you falls away with that grace and ease of the moon. You're a moon girl. So you will feel this so strongly. So just have fun with it. Okay. It's zero money, zero time out of your day. It's just an awareness. And get out and look at the sky a lot. Day sky, night sky. Because your people are there. Your spirit. And you do, going to softball, baseball, whatever you play, do you know you have it's like a teen or preteen male spirit that hangs out with you? Have you felt it?
No.
Okay.
Dude,
You never know.
that would be insane.
You do. He's beautiful.
I didn't even think about that.
I'm not good at guessing ages, but he's somewhere in those teen years. And he's kind of like, he wants to be your sidekick, but you have to pay attention to him. He likes the softball. He could help show you how to throw better.
I kind of need that,
Are you
honestly.
thinking who I'm thinking, Chad?
I don't know.
Name a name.
Levi.
Dude,
Nice. I knew
that
it.
is insane.
Yeah, he made himself so strongly known.
She
That's
picked him
That's
up.
what you guys know.
She picked him up at my town here at the museum.
Last summer.
That is insane.
So Levi, you're just yes. He's there. He's a sidekick. He wants to be your sidekick,
And
protector.
we're actually
That's
going
crazy.
there next weekend on the 17th.
Yay.
There's a one-room schoolhouse up behind the museum, the old County Poor Farm, and he was active in the schoolhouse. So
Yeah.
So he's taken a liking to you, girl. So isn't that beautiful? He's all positive. He's not even draining or anything like that because he keeps his distance. So
he beat her in the head with dowsing rods.
For
did he?
for $1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my God, he's so cute. Uh,
Matthew bet him $1 that he wouldn't take the dowsing rods and go in no motion and hit her on the head, and he did.
Well, he likes gifts. I was even going to say that before you said $1 is great, but you could give him rocks and things. He likes tangible gifts. So when you go back, bring him a gift.
Okay.
You got plenty to bring.
I'll
Yeah.
find something.
Yeah, bring him a gift. That'll make him so happy.
Yeah.
Be a nice connection to keep you and him connected. Again, remember, it's your world. You get to control that relationship.
Hmm.
This is our realm of existence. And it's good. And so do you sometimes, Natalie, feel like a little bit of a tightness in your throat?
I'm feeling it right now.
Yeah.
But when you started talking, I started feeling it.
Yeah, that's him. That's Levi saying.
I do get that a lot, actually. That's weird.
That's Levi telling you, say what you want to say. Speak your own truth.
Mhm.
Does that make sense? Maybe in that moment or a soon coming moment or a recently past moment, you didn't really say or explain yourself well or say what you wanted to say, or even to yourself, whether anybody else is involved. Does that make sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
So he'll be there to go, hey, gently, say it. Say what you want to say. Communication. He's your communication and softball buddy.
Mm.
Wow. Okay. All right. Anybody else want to? How we're doing?
I do have one other thing that we were talking about here a little bit ago. So it was back in 2016, my stepdad passed away, and I think it was a Saturday morning, and like summertime, I always get up and go for like walks, like super early, like 4:30 in the morning before it gets light out. Well, I was out on a walk and I saw a shooting star, and I get back home. Like when my wife woke up, my youngest daughter, she was not even quite a year old yet. And she said when she was feeding her, like she jerked up and looked towards the door suddenly, like she saw somebody standing in the doorway. And then we found out like either later that day or the next day that my stepdad had passed away at that time. So I just wanted to see if that was him letting us know that he was passing on to those two and to me.
Of course it was. Who got goosebumps on that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So was that what it was? You were just showing the shooting star that, yeah,
Mhm.
100%.
That's what I kind of figured.
Yeah. And trust your intuition. You know, don't let that little doubt thing, left brain stuff get in the way.
It's so weird because he passed when I was like 2, and I remember him like clear as day. Like I remember going to my grandma's house and sitting and listening to him talk and stuff, and it's so weird because I don't remember like anything around that
Yeah,
time.
of course, because he's stayed with you since then and watching, and you're going to remember it because it's that connection, those
And
memories.
like with him, like the relationship him and I had was like really strange because like I've known him my entire life. He used to be our neighbors growing up, and then my parents got divorced. And then one day I came home, I was like probably a sophomore or junior in high school. I come home, he was sitting on the couch, and I go to my mom, I'm like, what the hell's he doing here? She goes, oh, we're dating. I'm like, okay, cool. But he was like more of a father figure to me than my dad was. And it's just like when he passed, it was hard on everybody
Mhm.
because everybody loved him.
That's beautiful. Again, death is hard on those left living.
Mhm. Yes.
He's gonna, speaking of him, for either of you, for both of you, that's a clairgustance thing. Do you sometimes get an interesting taste in your mouth or a thought
Yeah.
about food or something? That's him. Was he a foodie of some sort or?
He, yeah, he liked to cook and try different things. And I can't remember what his signature dish was, but he liked to cook.
Yeah. So that's one way you will know he's there. He's out there cooking and you'll get the little mouth watery taste or what awareness right there. So that's cool.
Um, I have one person, if that's okay.
Of course.
Um, her name is Ruth. She was quite a bit older than me, like grandma age. Um, very, very special. I remember when I got news that she had passed and I kind of broke down. Um, I was wondering if she's ever with me.
Ruth. Nice. She totally is. Did she have a rocking chair? This is me. Do you remember or do you know?
I think maybe.
I think she did because she's sitting in a rocking chair right now. So, Ruth, are you with Anna? Yeah, whether she was a real grandma or not, she was a grandma to you.
She was.
She was completely. And she is. She's showing him a bunch of stuff. Almost, I don't know what it is. It's like flash, flash, flash. Almost like separate pictures, separate pictures, separate pictures. Maybe that's because how your memory of looking at things, I'm not quite sure.
I see things in pictures.
Yeah, that's what she's saying. So you're gifted, so that's what you see. So she's going to show you those pictures and things, which will turn into memories and turn into whatever that is. But that's how she sees things. She's showing me something. It's got a handle. I have no idea.
I'm sorry, my cat is like in the way.
Hey, cats are great.
She used to use a walker.
Okay.
There's a picture of us. She had me sit in it near the flowers in. Kate, you need to get off my lap, buddy. I'm so sorry. Um, of the flowers in front of her nursing home. It was one of those that you like grab.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. She's holding onto a handle. So that's what she's showing. And again, and it meant so much to her that you were there, that you've got that you cared, so that's what she's literally holding onto a handle. And again, pictures of you. Yay.
So I'm Jewish, and when I was choosing my Hebrew name, part of my name is Ruth.
Oh,
And I was wondering if she was happy that I chose that.
of course. Look at that. She's honored, she's happy, she's thrilled, and she loves your faith. She said you have more faith than almost anybody she knows.
This is kind of an inside thing. I still sometimes eat orange Tic Tacs.
You got that, Ruth? Yeah.
She used to always keep like one of the big like packages of orange Tic Tacs and would sneak me a couple, even though she wasn't supposed to.
Okay.
And it was always the orange ones.
Sneak away. Sneak away. Yeah, I see again, color with her is very important, whatever that is. Just colorful, or whether it's real color or not. So that's good. Yeah, she is great. Okay, before we go, I want to do a thing, but since you guys are paranormal people, I have my funny little magic box. We could see if there's anybody randomly who wants to talk through it. It's kind of like a spirit box, but it's old. I've got a newer version, but this is my older version. This one sometimes names and tells you to answer the phone, and the phone will ring, does this. I've used it on a million television shows and YouTube things, but I don't usually bring it for seances, but for some reason, Spirit told me to bring it. So do you guys
Alright.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Sure.
Yeah.
set it on something so we can sort of see it? It's in my books. One more thing, a little height. I mean, sometimes it gets up to random stuff like an Ovilus or Spirit Box. Sometimes it's the most amazing piece of equipment I've ever seen. All right. So again, think about your loved ones, friends, whether we talk to them specifically tonight or not. And if there's any spirits out there who want to talk through this little funny box, talk to us now. 30. Does that mean anybody? No.
No.
Okay. Nothing. Was that what you were trying to say? Little spirit box? Saying it again, 30. Later, or maybe that's their own thing. Okay, nobody knows what 30 means. Can you say who, if you're somebody attached to one of the people on these screens? Not sure what that was, if it was do or go.
Hmm.
I have a haunted doll here who died and when he was in his 30s.
Hmm.
So is this are you the haunted doll who wants to talk through the box? You let us know. I guess that's a kind of a yes. I don't know. It's sometimes it's clearer than others. All right, one more thing on this. We just want to really get kind of a name of a friend or
What is it?
I didn't catch it.
that was not words. That was like something screeching.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was weird.
So, he
Whoa.
used to work in a circus.
And that was a train.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, what the heck?
All right. You used to work in a circus? Okay, so that's good. That either of those could sort of fit with that. All right. Can we get a clarity of who of these people, if someone you are with? Is it a circus person? Heard? I don't know. Okay, one more word. It might sink in sometime later, 3 days or not. One more word. That's me.
Hmm.
Unless somebody else has a Patricia. I never go by Patricia.
Hmm.
All right. All right. We just because it wanted to sit right here. What you're gonna say? Machine? Box? No. Okay. Whoa. Oh, dropping ball. All right, everybody. Last questions, thoughts, whatever, before we're gonna do a little group thing.
That was very interesting.
Yeah, this might all come together though, because it's usually not sound effects like trains and screeches,
Mhm.
Mhm.
do, whatever that was. That's not common. You could look at me using that for years. So it may come together, it may not. But take another deep breath, everybody. And exhale. Think about your loved ones or anybody. Whether we talk to them tonight or not, it could be the people we talk to, it could be somebody different. And if you're comfortable with it, invite them in. Invite them in. Maybe they have a message just for you. You might hear it. It might be a memory, a thought. If you're comfortable with it, ask them to touch you. Touch your shoulder, touch your arm, touch your leg. Feel if anything feels different around you. Ask them if they do have any messages or thoughts. What we get out of doing stuff like this is we get some information. I've gotten everything from iPhone codes to where's the will to I'm not mad at you and everywhere in the middle. We get out of it. But what they get out of it is a titillation of being alive. They are fine, almost always. They are fine. But if without having time and space, when we do something like this, they almost have it's time and space. Same thing when you guys do paranormal investigations. It's like ask and answer. They have this, ooh, it's kind of like being alive again with some tangibility to it. So it's win-win all the way. So when you guys are out there doing or your own mediumship or just sitting there with a picture of your grandparents and light a candle, it's win-win on both sides.
Hmm.
So think about them again right now, thank them, and then slowly see them stepping backwards into the darkness, knowing they will always be with you. And like a beautiful shimmery curtain sealing the veil close all around us as we slowly close the veil between the worlds. Now everybody go like this, wiggle around a little bit, move, 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 move. Now everybody I would suggest if you're going to go drive or something, we kind of went out there a little bit. You're going to feel it. To ground yourself, I would eat something salty. If we were at a seance at my table, I'd hand you all a pretzel or a potato chip. Eat something salty or touch something iron if you can, iron rail, little cauldron or burner, anything like you have like that. But whether you do that or not, just, ground yourself, do some breathing, run your hands underwater if you don't want to eat something salty. But because we did this, and we did this for a good amount of time, even though we opened the window and we closed the window, we washed the window, all your senses are going to be heightened for at least a few days, if not forever, if you so choose. But your senses of seeing will seem clearer, brighter, even your sense of hearing, smell, and taste. And of course, your third eye, your own intuition, sensitivity. Your dream life might be extra special the next few days because, again, we wash those windows. So hold on to it. You were amazing and open. Every seance is only as good as everybody at it. So anything that didn't hit, again, it might hit you in 2 or 3 days going, oh, that giraffe. That happens often. And if not, everything got what it was. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Matt has my information, but I'm easy to find, Patty@pattynegri.com. My phone number is listed. My email is listed. I am not hard to get hold of. Email is always the easiest, best, and at least getting lost. But you guys are pretty awesome. Any questions or anything?
Thanks,
I
Pat.
think I'm good.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was so
Thank
great.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You
All
know,
right. Go eat something salty and thank you and enjoy.
All right, everybody have a great night. Thank you.
yeah, you too.
Bye.
All right,
Okay.
bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. All right, everyone. I am just following up on our Seance podcast that we conducted with Patty Negri and just touch base on a few things that happened after that podcast. And I recall that night I had the best night's sleep I've had in quite a long time, which was refreshing. But then also that evening, I had a very vivid paranormal investigation dream where myself and my team, we were investigating at the Redwood Hills Poor Farm, which is actually where I am standing right now, recording this follow-up to the seance. And in that dream, it was actually not just the Poor Farm, but it was also a hospital, which not quite for sure the location of that hospital, but in June, we will be investigating Old Hospital on College Hill, which could have been that location mixed with the Poor Farm. But anyways, in that dream, at one point, there was a figure of a woman dressed all in white, which I could not see her face or any bodily features on her. So I'm not for sure how old she was, but based on how the seance went, I'm pretty sure it was my grandma showing herself in the dream. So hopefully when I'm here at the Poor Farm tonight, or when we're at Old Hospital on College Hill, something will manifest itself and I will see her. And if so, I will follow up on that. But another very vivid thing I remember for the dream is my team and I were either running from a train or running to a train, and you could hear a train horn off in the distance. And probably from where I am right now, about 2-3 miles away, there are railroad tracks. But also during the seance, we did get a very significant train horn that came about through a device that Patty Negri was using. And then Alex, that was also part of that seance, she was talking to one of her haunted dolls the next night, and she was saying that he confirmed that when he died, it was by a train. So the seance hit close to home for a lot of us and was quite the great experience. And I can't wait for you all to see this video, and also that someday, hopefully, I get to do a seance live and in person and see how that happens. So anyways, there will be another follow-up to this whether it be here tonight or at Old Hospital on College Hill, I see the lady in white that I saw in my dream. So everyone, thanks for watching this video and stay tuned for more great podcasts in the near future.